Welcome back, everyone, to another episode in Planet Zoo. And here we are on a really, really wet, rainy day. And it looks like all of our shops are doing pretty good in here. So slowly but surely our visitors are getting everything that they need. I did get a request to put in a Galapagos Giant Tortoise. And we can go ahead and do a little walkthrough with that exhibit. So we're going to go ahead and put it right over here and do a little walkthrough. Maybe put in some vendors. I'm not sure if we can do that. So let's go ahead and get going on a little walkthrough for our Galapagos Giant Tortoise. The giant Galapagos tortoise is a species of reptiles endemic to the Galapagos Islands and does not appear anywhere else in the world. They came in two types, the saddleback-shelled and the dome-shelled. Both varieties have a dull gray-brown shell and scaly gray-colored skin. Saddleback shell tortoises have long necks and live in dry lowland areas, while dome-shell tortoises have short necks and live in humid highland areas. Both can grow to extremely large sizes, average male weighing between 600 to 700 pounds, and the average female weighing between 300 to 400 pounds. In the past, exploitation caused the number of giant Galapagos to suffer a very sharp decline. They were hunted for their meat and oil, while their habitats were destroyed to create farmland. Seafarers would also have stocked their boats with giant tortoises as a food supply due to their large size, providing plenty of meat, as well as the fact that they require very low maintenance. However, captive breeding and releasing back into the wild has brought the species back from the brink of extinction. Despite still being vulnerable, they are now also protected by conservation efforts. A current problem they face is their habitat being destroyed by non-native feral goats, but efforts are being made to remove these goats from the islands. The giant Galapagos tortoise are solitary, but do tolerate each other. Saddleback males are particularly aggressive towards each other during the mating season. During the mating seasons, male and females will gather in the humid highlands of the island, the former tracking the latter by their scent, warding off any rival males by biting, or with mating displays in which they extend their necks and stand as tall as they can. When a male does encounter a female, he will ram her with his shell, chase her, and bite her legs. In return, she will either run away or allow him to mate with her. Thereafter, the female will begin a repetitive nest-building behavior that involves digging a 12-inch deep hole with her back legs. She repeats this until she is happy and lays a cluster of 4 to 16 eggs inside. The female will lay between 1 and 4 clutches per breeding season, covering the nest over with a muddy plug made of soil. Before leaving the eggs to incubate in the sun, after 4 to 8 months the eggs will hatch and the hatchlings will spend several days or weeks digging their way out before living completely independent. Galapagos great tortoise reaches sexual maturity between 20 and 25 years. Some of our fun facts are the giant Galapagos tortoise are found in many different islands in the Galapagos chain. It is believed that they travel to various islands by passively floating there. Their shells are buoyant, and their long necks allow tortoises to breathe air as they float. The tortoise shell is made of conjoined protective keratin plates that are fused with the ribs. There are multiple subspecies of giant Galapagos tortoises across the island. The size and appearance of the tortoise is often different depending on which island they are from. The tortoise has a mutualistic relationship with finches and mockingbirds on the island. allowing these birds to remove parasites from their legs and also their shells. The Galapagos Islands were named after the saddle-like appearance of tortoises by the Spanish sailors who discovered the islands in 1535, or so the story goes, whilst Galapagos is an old Spanish word for saddle. It has an even older meaning, which is literally tortoise. And finally, here is our Galapagos Giant Tortoise exhibit. And I think the outside turned out pretty nice. And we have people definitely going in and out of our little exhibit. Let's go ahead and get down here. See what it's like for them to get in through here. And this is what our exhibit looks like. We currently have 4 tortoises in here. And it looks like we have a Gabrielle. She is 50 years old. And we have Pedro. He is 47 years old. And we have 2 little babies. Here's one of them. And that is Carlos, and he's 2.8 years old. And we have one more. I do not see him, though. Let's look around one more time. Maybe we'll come across him as we're looking. All right, and let's see what our visitors are saying. I'm walking around the Galapagos Giant Tortoise habitat, and it's great. Awesome, and I'm super excited. And this one says, excellent, free to use, ATM 53. The view of the Galapagos Giant Tortoise from here is quite good. You can really tell they put a medium amount of thought into the planning. A medium thought, thank you. I'm loving the look of this place. Oh great, toilet block is free. Okay, my vet search is done. And I think she's doing some Galapagos Giant Tortoises, and it looks like she's still got some more to go. All right, let's see if we can find one more. 2 zoo ticket is price is good. Now one of the things that, here's our other baby. Miguel, 2.9 years. Are these both males? Yeah, they're both males. So, yeah, I think everything's going really well in here. Originally, I wanted to set this up where people could come all the way out over here, and it was just really stressing out the turtles big time. So we went on ahead and just made it so they can only come up to this far. People don't have a tendency to use this side as much. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, the tortoises go over there too, but that's all right. You can get a good view of the Galapagos Giant Tortoise from here. Yay! Okay, looks really good. Looks really good. I'm very happy with it. I think our tortoises are very happy with it. And so I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like and a comment. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe so you can come back and see what we have in store next. See you all then.